Ready, Simon?
Well, what's our warm-up before we start the video?
I like to roll my neck.
Yeah, shake it out a bit. Roll the neck, limber up, get ready. A few deep breaths.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Angelica. Hello, everyone.
Simon, you've been a psychologist for nearly 15 years and you've helped over 2,000 people with stress to manage their symptoms of stress, right?
That's true. I've worked with a lot of people with stress.
Cool. So, Simon, I was wondering, what is stress and how do people experience it?
Well, Angelica, you mentioned to me this morning that you've been feeling stressed about a few things in your life. Would it be okay to share with our audience today things that you're feeling stressed about and what you're actually experiencing when you're feeling stressed?
Yeah, for sure. So I guess currently I have got a lot of uni work and a lot of deadlines and assignments to do, and I'm also, working and often I feel like I'm overcommitting at work and just trying to get too much done. At the same time, I also have a good friend of mine who is really needing my support at the moment, so I'm trying to give her a lot of my help and to really be there for her. So, I also have this tense, sore shoulder problem, neck problem, so that's kind of been stressing me out, so I'm having to go to a specialist for that. So yeah, I just feel like I'm constantly rushing from one thing to the next and just trying to fix stuff, and I'm finding like I don't really have much time to just chill and enjoy life.
Well, I hear you say, Angelica, you've got quite a few things there that you're worrying about, feeling stressed about.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing you talk about worries about your neck, worries about your friend, worries about uni work, getting things done, and your expectations of things to do here at work. So what sort of symptoms of stress are showing up for you?
So I guess I have difficulty relaxing, and
It's a common one.
Yeah, difficulty being in the present. I'm also often losing patience and feeling agitated, and also just because I'm always constantly doing, I feel like I'm just talking fast and moving fast. So I guess I'm also overreacting sometimes to situations and feeling a bit tired, and sometimes with my breathing as well, I find that's breathing fast. So those are some of the stuff that I've noticed, but I also know from the clients who call up here that other people deal with stress and experience different kinds of symptoms, like, for example, tightness in the chest, difficulty falling asleep, waking up at 3-4 a.m. in the morning, feeling a lack of control, and again the difficulty relaxing and being really absorbed in the stress and the stressful stuff. Yeah,
right. So you've kind of noticed a lot of your own symptoms, but also symptoms of clients that ring up to booking with our psychologists.
Yeah.
And they're all common things that we work on. Well, Angelica, to help you today manage your stress better, perhaps we could work on some things, and that can show the audience some things that they'll be able to work on to help them manage their stress.
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah.
Well, guys, to start with, Angelica, I would want you to fill out a depression, anxiety, stress questionnaire. This is a 21-item questionnaire that is very valid and reliable, and 7 of these symptoms highlighted in yellow here are symptoms of stress. I can then score and interpret those scores on this scale here, and we can see whether your symptoms of stress fit in the normal range, the mild, moderate, severe, or extremely severe range. This person here is in the severe range. It's one of our clients we're working with at the moment. And we then can work out just how many and severe your symptoms of stress are. It's a very valid and reliable scale. I would then also want to ask you to start noticing, you want to pop over here, Angelica?
Yeah.
Where you're fitting on the stress, agitation, frustration scale. So where 1 is feeling calm and relaxed, 5 feeling moderately stressed, agitated, and then 10 feeling extremely agitated.
Yeah.
Where have you noticed yourself sitting? more
Probably
recently?
around an 8. I would
Around
say.
an 8 on average. So it sort
Yeah.
of goes up and down, but around about an 8 at the moment. That's
Yeah.
it's quite stressed.
Yeah.
Okay. I would then be talking to you about really working on your ability to notice your stress.
Yeah.
You mentioned getting caught up in thoughts and feelings, worrying about solving problems, running from one problem to the
Yeah.
next, helping my friend,
Yeah.
working on uni assignments, then doing stuff at work, trying to get lots done in a short period of time.
Yeah.
So while you're caught up in your head like that,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like you're not grounded in the present moment, able
Yeah.
to connect with the present. You said you feel a bit disconnected, caught up in your head,
Yeah.
almost like, those thoughts and feelings are really in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can you connect with me if I was, while that pillow's up against your face,
I can't.
those stressful thoughts and feelings? How
No.
does it feel there?
Yeah, it feels blocked and like I'm really just stuck in those thoughts and those feelings.
If you slowly lower those down into your lap now, what do you notice happening to your experience of me in the room?
Yeah, I notice that I can really see you and connect with you and hear things and really be able to be in this moment.
Fantastic. So I would be working on helping you to notice when you're caught up with those difficult thoughts and feelings and help you to slowly move those out of your face. And so you're gently holding them like this.
Yeah.
So they're still there, you notice,
Yeah.
but there's a little bit of distance between you and the thoughts and feelings, and you're able to open up around that and connect with me or whoever you need to.
Yeah.
At this moment, the audience, hello audience. So I would be wanting to work particularly in mindfulness practice with you.
Yeah.
So there's an e-learning video that Vina has shot
Yeah.
on mindfulness practice that helps you to notice your stress, agitation levels, help you bring your attention to the present moment and manage this anxious, worried or stressed you, and also your unrealistic expectations you. So you were mentioning before, Angelica, that you have a lot of internal expectations about what you need to get done, how well you should do them, in what time frame, and because there's so much to do and not enough time, we would see these expectations as unrealistic.
Yeah.
So we then start to work on helping you to look at what are more realistic expectations for you, and then planning your week in a more realistic way, using what we call SMART plans. S for specific, not a vague plan, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, T for time frame. So the achievable means it needs to be realistic. So we would also be working on your ability to slow down. So if you're going to set realistic goals, you can then slow down a little bit more and be connected in the present moment rather than in your head rushing around trying to achieve. So we would be looking at you slowing down, connecting with your senses, what you can see, hear, touch, smell, and that will help you connect with the present moment, enjoy more, and work from this end of the scale where it's focused on achievement, getting things done, go, to enjoying things more. And each day and each activity, we would be asking you to move your focus from achievement-based to enjoyment-based.
Yeah.
We would also be working on your ability to be a bit more flexible and a little less rigid. So change how you do things slower, do less, and take time for yourself to do nothing. Does that make sense?
It does.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We would also be working on your values. So I'd want to understand, let me ask you, what's important for you when it comes to helping your friend,
Yeah.
getting your uni assignments done, doing a good job at work? What do you value? Why are you doing this stuff?
Yeah, so I guess the core of it for me is being helpful and caring and supportive, and making a difference. So yeah, I find that very valuable.
Okay. So if you were able to slow down and connect with your wise you here and be more compassionate with yourself and connect with the value of why you're doing stuff, that you're helping your friend because you want to be caring, supportive, helpful, and you are making a difference, maybe that will help the stress to feel a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe making room for the stress, because there is a lot on in your life at the moment. Your willingness to commit to doing all this stuff, there's a reason, a value, an importance for you. And when you connect with that, it makes it easier to make room for the stress.
For sure.
You can make it feel worthwhile having the stress.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
We could also do some story work. So story work, if you remember from our e-learning video on understanding and managing anxiety, where we worked on your social anxiety, fear of public speaking. I asked you to write down your difficult thoughts and feelings in story format. You labelled the story and you chose Marge Simpson as your character, your funny character, anxious character, to help you step back from. Want to grab the pillow?
Yes.
Step back from and defuse from. Don't be stuck or fused to that story. So what are some stressful thoughts and feelings going on for you? What do you worry about with uni, your friend, work?
Yeah, I worry that I may not finish uni and be successful with that. I worry that, I get stressed out about not being able to be there for my friend, and maybe that affecting our relationship.
So from that, you worry that you may not be having a good relationship with your friend, that you may not achieve so well with your uni assignments. Maybe you'll fail uni, or you won't do as well. Maybe you'll be disappointed, or will be disappointed if you don't do as good job
At
here.
work, don't want to let people down.
That feels stressful.
Yeah.
So we would do some story work. Maybe we can do that in our next e-learning video.
Yes.
Together on stress, we can really get into the detail of that.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. So in the meantime, Simon, until we shoot that video, what can I do, in the next week to better manage and cope with my stress?
Well, Angelica, why don't I ask you? I've spoken a lot today about things that we could work on and you could work on to improve things. So what sort of things here do you think you would be willing to commit to or work on over the next couple of weeks, or focus on?
Yeah, so I definitely will take a photo of all of this to really have and to be able to refer to. But for example, noticing using the stress, agitation, frustration scale when I am feeling agitated. So, when I am at maybe an 8, so close to feeling extremely agitated and stressed, I can refer to this here, what to do when stressed. So using the stop method. So that means slowing down my breathing, taking a few deep breaths and mindfully observing my breath flowing in and out so that I can really be in the present, taking note of my experience, of my stressful experience in the moment. So noticing what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, and how my thoughts are swirling around. Also opening up around my feelings and breathing in and making room for them. So taking a step back and giving them some room to move without holding on to them or trying to push them away. So see them for what they are and giving them space.
So seeing them for just an interesting story of thoughts, of feelings of stress, not buying into them, believing them as facts. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And pursuing my values. So once I've done the, slowing breath and taking note of my experience and opening up, I'll be in a mental state of mindfulness. So responding to the crisis by pursuing a valued course of action. So connecting with my values, like you did with me, and asking, what do I want to be about in the face of this stress? What do I want to stand for? How do I want to act? So I feel like I can, really, that'll be a huge help for me. But also, I think I'll watch that e-learning video that Venus shot on mindfulness to remind myself about that. But also being realistic of my expectations. So, if I have to, asking for an extension for uni. And, not trying to get everything done here at work, and maybe pushing back a few things, for a few weeks down the track. But also, I would like to, and this will help me, be accountable. And if I let you know that I want to do next week 3 days of physical activity. So
cardio exercise in particular, because I forgot to mention 3 to 4 cardio sessions. Police, a trusty filmer can come in here. You can see between 3 and 4 cardio exercise sessions of 30 to 40 minutes where your heart rate is 150 plus will significantly decrease stress. So it's a really good stress management activity. Incredibly important for managing stress. Will help you to relax more, feel less stress. You'll be more patient, able to sleep better, we talked about, and you won't feel so tight in the chest or have difficulty breathing.
Yeah, so I'd really like to set that SMART goal of doing 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at the gym, 30 to 40 minutes of exercise after work. So
awesome, Angelica, that will help a lot.
Yeah, and overall just to be compassionate with myself, and know that I'm just doing the best I can.
Wow, so really connecting with this wiser, aware, noticing, more emotionally mature, compassionate you. Yeah, that can just accept and make room for these stressful thoughts and feelings for the value of you helping people, making a difference, supporting people, building trust and positivity in your relationships and feeling good about yourself. You're going to connect with those values using your wise you to better manage your anxious, worried you, better manage your unrealistic expectations. And you can also reassure yourself that this period won't last forever. It's a brief period.
Yes.
The uni assignments will get done. The things at work will be managed. And your friend will cope, and you will show that you help and support her in realistic ways, what you can offer.
Yes.
Awesome.
Exactly. Thanks, Simon. I look forward to our next video on managing stress better.
Yeah, where we can really get into some story work together and a few other psychological skills that will really help manage stress more effectively, including something I like to call the slow breathing rate, where we slow our breath rate down and really focus in on the breath on a certain count, which can actually help to bring anxiety levels down and stress levels down. I'm looking forward to that video.
Thanks, Simon. I'm going to go manage my stress.
Okay. Bye, everyone. See you next time. I'm going to follow you. Bye-bye.